Welcome to Truth, Money, and Freedom. Today is Sunday, November 17th. Yeah, that's right, November 17th, 2019. Hey, gang. Well, take a look at the headline here. YouTube says it can delete your account if you're not commercially viable. Well, unfortunately, that is true of Truth, Money, and Freedom, plus tens of thousands of other channels spread across YouTube. If you're not monetized, you're not commercially viable. Let me read a little bit to you before we have a little bit of a commentary on it. YouTube's new terms of service has some users and content creators very worried that the company could delete their account. In the section titled Account Suspension and Termination, with the subheader Terminations by YouTube for Service Changes, the site's new terms, which are set to take effect on December 10th, adds the following. YouTube may terminate your access or your Google account's access to all or part of the service if YouTube believes in its sole discretion that provision of the service to you is no longer commercially viable. In its most basic terms, if YouTube isn't making money off you, the company can delete your account. The platform's current terms of service do not include this language. So, I could keep reading to you, and then there's a bunch of tweets here that people are, oh wow, I can't believe it. I know this is coming. I've got so many subscribers. I've spent so much time building up my channel, and but here's the deal. I don't want to take, the boat down the river of memory lane too far. But when they went after Alex Jones, they were coming after all of us. And Alex Jones warned about this too. Remember now, Mike Adams was the first to be kicked off of YouTube. And he had to be, because he was spreading truth about what happened in the Las Vegas shooting. He was doing audio forensic analysis. This is pretty big stuff, gang. What he did on his YouTube channel, he actually provided audio forensic analysis of the Las Vegas shooting on 9 separate cell phones, that were recording while the incident was happening. And he was able to prove that there was definitely 2 shooters. There is no doubt there were 2 shooters. So, what does that mean for us? Well, basically, when Mike Adams challenged the FBI to come and look at his findings, or indeed to try and prove him wrong, it was literally days after this, his YouTube channel was shut down. He's Mike Adams, the Health Ranger. But the first one to be demonetized was Alex Jones. So the only thing I could tell you, gang, is we saw this coming 2 years ago, literally 2 years ago. And we knew this even as we started the Truth, Money, and Freedom podcast, or Truth, Money, and Freedom originally, when we had a member with us that just disappeared. So he had the channel, so we created the Truth, Money, and Freedom podcast, and then went in a slightly different direction, basically with the channel that, so guys, this wasn't going to last forever. Now, I'm not deleting our channel. YouTube can have the honor of deleting our channel. It doesn't mean it's going to happen on the 10th of December either. You remember the 10th of December, guys. It doesn't mean it's going to happen right on that date. This is a program they're going to execute, with the CIA. I'm sorry, I mean YouTube, starting on December 10th, and it could go as long as a year before they get rid of all the quote-unquote undesirables. And that would be us. But that's also a lot of big people. One of the bigger ones I can think of is Steven Crowder. They're not going to let him stay. No way. Now, he's definitely in the crosshairs. But there's so many others I can think of. If I had our channel monetized, every single video would be demonetized anyway, and I would be a further burden to YouTube for them having to manually go through every single video to see if I can make money off of it. But there's no making money off of YouTube unless you have literally about 25,000 subscribers or better. I know people on YouTube that have 10,000, 15,000, and they used to be able to make about $1,000 a month off their channel, but they literally cut that income in half, and they're keeping more of the advertising money. You know, the CIA. I'm sorry, I mean YouTube. And after they had done that, then they started demonetizing, just individual videos to the point where these people couldn't make money anyway. So whether or not YouTube is commercially viable to all channels really doesn't matter. It's really all about getting rid of the people who want to talk about the truth, want to talk about the Constitution, want to talk about the madness that's going on in D.C. right now, the politics, the media, history. The real truth about all of these things is an undesirable product for the overlords at the CIA, at YouTube. They don't want this content on their platform. So, and they've made it very difficult. Have you noticed that my channel just doesn't grow anymore? That I don't get stragglers, coming upon my videos by tags or anything like that. Well, there's a reason for that. I've been watching several other channels on YouTube over the last 2 months, and they're going backwards. People are leaving, but new people are not coming in. And that's because we're not being recommended. Our videos are not being recommended. And also, as Steven Crowder has proved, it's very hard to search certain things on YouTube or even on the internet with the Google, search engines. So they're shutting us down. They're shutting down the truth, people. They really, truly are. That doesn't mean it's the end of the world, gang. Now, I haven't made a final decision yet on where I am going to go, but DTube is definitely in the top 3. And it's because of its ease of use, the fact that they have now separated their accounts from Steam, so you don't have to have a Steam account in order to have a DTube account and all that fun stuff. So I'm going to put a link down below to the DTube account, even though I don't have any content on it yet, because that is very likely where I'll be going. Now, there is a possibility I may go to BitChute as well. Those are the 2 top contenders. So we're not going to stop making videos. We're just going to go to a freer platform. And for those of us, and there are some of us that say we have to stay and fight, fight YouTube. I don't see the logic in that, because YouTube is the government. It's, part of Alphabet, Google. That is CIA. CIA is part of the government, or if it's its own government, really, because I'm not sure the CIA has to answer to anybody. So there is no reason to stay and fight YouTube when you're literally fighting a shadow government that has no accountability, none. So, and by the way, I'm saying this again, and I've said this for years. However, it was a conspiracy theory up until about 6 years ago that Google was started with CIA seed money. And the 2 gentlemen who started Google were recruited by the CIA out of college. This is public information. You can find this. But for a long time, you were a conspiracy theorist or a liar if you said that. Well, the fact is, a lot of us already knew that. Now how does that apply to YouTube? Well, YouTube was its own entity, and it was purchased by Google. Therefore, it is now under that CIA umbrella, and that is YouTube. YouTube is CIA. So it's an easy tool for them to find, basically, and find people and perform, threat analysis on people that put up YouTube videos. Remember now, everything electronic is being used against you, but it doesn't mean you should stop using it. You need knowledge. So being a part of the electronic thing, putting content out there is the greater risk, not those watching it. So I would tell you guys to, continue seeking the truth no matter what happens. The YouTube account will not be deleted by myself. I won't do it, or any of us in Truth, Money, and Freedom. So that account will stay up until YouTube deletes it. But we will be on another platform by December 10th, is what I'm telling you guys. And we will you'll start putting content on there. So DTube and BitChute are the two top contenders right now. If you guys have any comments about that, please do put them in the comment section below. If you have ideas for other places to go, let us know about that as well so we can check it out. But like I said, I've been looking at this. Well, we have. I keep saying and I need to stop doing that because I represent a larger group. I think you guys know this, and that's, our Truth, Money, and Freedom Discord group. And so there are more than me. I'm not the only one. I'm the one who puts out more videos. We do roundtable discussions with people that are in our group and everything, but I don't make unilateral decisions. I don't do that. So if you guys have any comments on this, if you guys have any ideas or whatever, let us know. Currently, that's where our thinking is taking us, is probably BitChute or DTube. Library, we do have that, but it's not a good platform for everyone to go to, and I can explain why in another video. But I do like their platform, but you have to download every video you want to see. You can't stream it. So you literally download it in order to watch it. And that's a slightly different kind of platform, and I don't want everyone's hard drives filling up all the time. You have to go in and delete these videos after you've watched them right off your own hard drive. So that's the only reason Library is not a good, platform for that. And it is blockchain, by the way. So it is really private. So it's very, very nice, actually. Okay, I've blathered on long enough. At least you guys know what my thoughts are, and you guys know that I'm aware of this. So please comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. You guys all have a wonderful, wonderful day. May God bless you all.